Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to take a look at this 1988 C4 Corvette. So this car hasn't been detailed in quite some time. However, that's going to change today. So for starters, I'm going to go ahead and wash this car. So it's a little dirty. It was cleaned earlier, maybe about a week or so ago. But it did get a little dirty. I don't know if the photos, if the image is showing there, but it's going to get washed for sure. But more importantly, it's going to get really detailed in terms of some of the specifics. For instance, looking at doing a clay bar treatment to it. There's a lot of actually contaminants on the car. So just to give an example, you can probably hear that. So there are definitely contaminants in the car. Tough to see from this vantage point, but there's also some swirl marks on the paint as well. Overall, the paint's in great shape. It's just could definitely use that treatment. The clay bar, it's going to need a compound. It will also, whenever you do a compound, you definitely want to follow up through with a polish as well, even though it's white, but it'll bring out the white for sure of the vehicle. And then followed by, I'm going to use a wax on the car to really give it a good seal, a good polish, and a pop with the wax and protect it as well. So a lot of work will be part of this vehicle, but definitely worth it for sure. So let's go and detail this C4 Corvette. Stay tuned. All right, so the car is washed now. It is all dried up and clean. So took care of that aspect of it. The next step, which is a very important step, will be the clay bar treatment. Again, it has some contaminants on it. It's probably never been clayed from the previous owner, so I will be taking care of that, and it'll be a lot smoother than what it currently is right now. So again, next crucial step is using the clay bar. The next step, I'm going to be using a compound, followed by a polish, and then a high quality wax, and this car will be ready to go. So next up, clay bar. So next up, we're going to use the Mother's clay bar kit. There we go, spread it out a little more like that. And once again, I'll be using also the detailer, instant detailer. So we'll use this as lubricant, and we'll begin with the hood. Okay, so the first thing you want to do with the clay bar, you want to spray on it, and then you're going to spray around the area here, and so I'll fix this over here so you have better sense. So it's lubricating the area here, and you want to do a cross formation here. So already it's starting to get a lot better in terms of gliding. Then with a clean microfiber, you want to just wipe that down. So if you can hear, rougher. That was a lot smoother. Yeah, big difference so far. So again, just like a 2x2 area, so you want to spray. And then with the clay bar again, kind of a cross formation. Make sure you have enough lube on it. Even spraying your clay bar. So one direction first, now other direction, cross formation. Oh wow, I feel the difference so far. Mother's clay bar is actually really great. I've been using it for a while now. It's actually right up there, believe it or not, with some of the other ones, in my opinion. So I'm gonna wipe it down here. Wow, what a difference. Yeah, that's really good. All right, so you want to do the clay the car and make sure it is smooth, and again, removing the contaminants. And not sure if you can probably see it though. You can see it gets starting to get a little darker. And anyway, what I want to do is just kind of fold it and keep squeezing into it, make it flat. And keep working it in. So I'll finish the rest of the car and come back when it's done. All right, next up, we're going to do compounding. So I'm going to actually use the Meguiars Ultimate Compound, and let's get started. Residue here, it's left over. All right, let's bring it in a little closer. So far I did half of the hood. So I did this side here previously, and a little bit on the side here. So it's actually looking pretty good. I actually feel it. Oh, what a difference from clay barring that I did earlier, and now also with the compound. It's definitely gotten a lot better. All right, so I'm going to continue to do the rest of the car. And then we're up, next step will be polishing. Stay tuned. All right, so we've done the clay bar. I finished the compound, and here's a look at it so far. It took a lot of the, some of the scratches actually away from it, which is really, really good. Yeah, so overall, this makeover is looking pretty good. And next up is the polish. All right, so I have my Meguiars Ultimate Polish. I'm gonna put it on my foam pad for polishing. Should put the cord behind you. You don't want to scratch the car. closer what I just did. Again, with other colors like black, darker colors, you'll definitely see a lot more of the polish, but again, this is going to bring out the white, especially after the compound. And again, polishing is the next step you need to do. And I don't know, it looks pretty good from my vantage point, and hopefully the camera does it justice, but it's looking pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and polish the rest of the car, and then next step, wax. All right, next up we're going to use the Turtle Wax Hybrid Solutions Pro Graphene Infused. This is the to the max wax from Turtle Wax. Really, really good stuff actually. And dab it around. And here we go. So I'll get a microfiber cloth and just wipe this down. Just flip the towel. Oh, really slick. Definitely recommend it. It's a really great product from Turtle Wax. Again, just they keep surprising me for sure. And I've used them back when I was in my teens, but I just found that throughout the last several years, they've really stepped it up and a really good product. So I'm gonna go ahead and wax the rest of the car and we'll look at the final result. Stay tuned. And here's the final result. The Turtle Wax Flex Wax to the max wax, what they call it, really brought the shine and very slick as well. What a difference from earlier. So this has been clay barred, well of course washed first, you always definitely want to do that's a given. Clay barred first, then with a compound, then followed by a polish. You always have the polish after you compound. And then for protection, you have your wax. Again, you know the products I've used. And this car is just been transformed. Again, I don't know if the camera is doing it justice, but really this paint has been revived. And just looking at, remembering what it was previously, I guess the previous owner didn't really care much about detail in the vehicle, maybe just simple washes, but this car has been revived. Like you should have seen the clay bar, especially in the hood area in the front. It was just filthy when I was actually using the clay bar. You've seen the contaminants all over the clay bar. Had to use a new one, and then just even with the lubrication, you see the color change just because there was a lot of film on top of it, a lot of contaminants. And now, as you can see, hopefully from your vantage point you can see as well, this not only shiny and glossy, but it's also protected, which is very important, and the contaminants have been removed. So this has been a makeover for this 1988 C4 Corvette, and I'd like to hear your thoughts, of course. You know, feel free to comment what your thoughts are about this process. So thanks again for watching this video. As usual, please click on the like button if you like this video, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. All right, well, thanks everyone for watching this video. God bless. See you in the next one.